What's up guys, we're back reacting to another video. I am going to be reacting to the 60 weirdest laws across the world. Let's go.
60 weird laws across the world. That's exactly what we're gonna discuss about today. Starting from banning chewing gums to paying for desks and chairs at school. Yeah, let's just get right into it. In Singapore, it is illegal to chew gum except for medical purposes. But as this person pointed, it is being ignored by citizens. The fines could go all the way to $2,000 and
It's £2,000 for wow. Singapore. Wait, is he Singapore?
paying for illegal to chew gum and chairs at school. Yeah, let's just get right into it. In Singapore,
Yeah, in
2
Singapore.
years in caught
Wow.
selling
Singapore, £2,000 for chewing gum in Singapore. That's crazy.
it up to 100,000.
There's no way this is real. I refuse to believe this is real. There's no way you can go from £2,000 to £100,000 just for chewing gum.
Dollars or 2 years in prison.
2
In
years in
Milano, Italy, there was a legal requirement to smile at all times except during funerals or hospital visits. Yeah, it's clearly not happening.
What? So you have to... So you couldn't smile... Oh no, so you couldn't not smile, sorry, unless you were at a funeral or hospital visit.
Anymore.
In
Turin,
Milan.
also
Or
in
Milano.
Italy, dog
I don't know,
owners
that's the
must
same thing.
walk their dogs at least 3 times a day. What? Why? Speaking of dogs,
fine.
you must pay a tax if you own a dog in Finland. And in Finland, you are also required by law to grow hops if you own a house. Yeah, that's a must.
Huh?
In Venice, Italy, it is illegal to feed pigeons. And I've actually seen it myself. And I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I actually broke the law. Yeah, I hope FBI.
So in Venice you have to pay 80 to 750, no, £775 if you feed pigeons.
Guy doesn't watch this video. If you don't flush the toilet in Singapore, you're gonna be fined $150.
What?
With $150, you can buy a lot of stuff, not gonna lie. In Canada, if you have a payment of more than $10, it is illegal to pay with coins. Why?
Oh,
So Canada
yeah,
apparently bans
I'd make that
climbing
law.
on a tree, especially in Toronto and Ottawa. Someone in 2013 climbed a tree and they earned themselves a fine of $365. These Australian laws are just so funny. So, it is illegal to be drunk in a pub. What's the purpose of the
Huh?
pub then? It is illegal to dress up
That's
as
like the complete opposite of England. Like you have to drink in the pub to then get drunk. Like you can't drink, like you can't buy a drink in the pub and then just go out and go out with the drink. Like you have to drink it there.
and robe it. And this is the funniest. If you cannot get to a urinal in time, it is perfectly legal to urinate on your own vehicle's rear left tire. And I was wondering, is it illegal on your right tire then? Because that's the logic, I guess. Oh yeah, let's move on to some random ones.
Quite
In
specific.
Samoa, it is illegal to forget your wife's birthday. So if you forget your wife's birthday, the
Nice.
husband is warned at first. But if he's caught again, then he'll definitely spend time in jail. In
Spend
Bermuda,
time in jail
it is
for
illegal to
forgetting
walk
your wife's
barefoot
birthday.
in public. Don't ask me why. In United Arab Emirates, it is illegal to swear. That's right. Someone last year was actually arrested and was put in jail for 3 weeks for simply swearing
Jeez.
at someone. It is illegal to wear a mask in public in Denmark. And no, I don't mean this mask. I mean this mask. The reason is
Why
because
that mask?
people
Or is
want
that
to see
just a
themselves at public places, so they just introduced this law, I guess. You cannot turn off your phone's camera sound in South Korea and Japan. So if you buy a phone
My
in
phone-
the country, you will be
My phone doesn't make a sound when it takes pictures, does it? Yeah, it doesn't make a sound, so what? So I don't... Not even... Well, that pitch... Well, this slightly makes a sound. But, like... If your phone doesn't make a sound, you just can't take pictures, I guess.
unable to turn off the shutter sound. This is the shutter sound. And this was to prevent the hidden camera
That's
crisis
like
which
really
hit
old.
South
Well,
Korea.
not really old
In
cameras, that's
Argentina,
like-
it is illegal to name a child after a fictional or notable character. And yeah, that includes Messi, of course. In India, it is illegal to take
It's
Indian
illegal to call
currency
son
out of the
Messi.
country. There's a limit of 25,000 Indian rupees you can take while traveling. And if you're caught taking more than that, you're gonna spend time in jail. You are not allowed to take a selfie with Buddha in Sri Lanka. The reason is because you turn your back to him, and actually in 2014 a British woman was jailed for 3 days for taking a selfie, so be careful.
Wow.
In Germany it is basically legal to break out of jail. Yeah, that is true. So
It's
escaping
legal
from
to-
prison is not considered a crime. It is considered as a basic human instinct to be free, so attempting to escape is not punishable
Yeah,
by
and
law.
I'm not surprised that it's from Germany because, yeah, it's weird down there.
Unless if you commit other offenses, such as damage to a property or harming someone during the escape, then obviously, yeah, you're gonna have more security measures.
Oh, okay. So if you escape without doing any harm, then that's fine.
And if you run out of fuel on an autobahn or highway, you can get a fine up to $70 in Germany.
What?
So fill your gases before you go to Germany. USA has a lot of weird laws. In Alabama, it is illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church. So what is the reason of
Damn.
this law? In Iowa, it's against the law to kiss for more than 5 minutes, and it is not allowed for
5
a
minutes?
mustache man to kiss
It's
a
like a world
woman at
record.
all. Okay, and
Minnesota!
it's illegal for a man to make love to his wife if his breath smells like garlic, onions, or sardines.
How would you
and I
know?
wonder, how will police know that? In
Yeah,
Missouri,
exactly.
single men between the ages of 21 and 50 must pay an annual tax of $1. What? If you honk your
What?
car excessively in New York City, you're gonna have to pay a fine of $350. You are not allowed to tickle a woman in Virginia, and in Massachusetts, a person is not allowed to go to bed without a shower. Again, how will the judge have proof? I
Yeah.
guess they will. Okay, I'm not. What the hell? If a Finnish taxi driver plays any music in their car for a paying customer, then they must pay royalties for the musician. Why is Finland full of taxes? And
This is all, but I mean, it says, oh yeah, 60 wage laws. I thought it meant 60 laws across all the countries, but no, it just means 60 laws. But yeah. Okay,
Germany, if you drink
So
and
quite
then
a lot.
bike, you can lose your driving license. Now let's see what India has. You need a
India.
license for flying kites in India, and if you're caught, you risk a fine up to 500 Indian rupees. But as Jua guys said, most of the people ignored this law, but guys, be careful either way. In the state of Maharashtra, particularly in Mumbai, you are not allowed to dance at all in bars. So what's the purpose of the bar then? You guys probably know that a national symbol of Georgia is a chicken. And well, if you steal a chicken in Georgia, you might as well just stay at jail for 10 years. That is excessive,
Wow.
but okay. And in fact, there are so many chickens in Georgia, it is illegal for your chicken to cross the road in Georgia. What will happen to the chickens then? Will they get arrested? Probably. Winnie the Pooh is completely illegal in Poland. In fact, if you wear a Winnie Pooh t-shirt, you can get arrested, as Poland
Arrest.
issued a ban on Winnie Pooh for... yeah, let's move on. When you get in a village in New Jersey, you must honk when passing a car. Like you pass a car. It is illegal to pee in the ocean in Portugal, but I wonder, how are they
it's
gonna
so
check
clean
that?
over there.
It used to be illegal for people in Malawi to party. Okay. It is illegal to drive a dirty car in Russia. This law has actually been existing for the past 100 years, and if the police catch you, you risk a fine of 30 euros. It is illegal to
euros
build a
doesn't seem-
sandcastle in Spain. So if you build a sandcastle in Spain, especially in some regions, you could pay a fine up to 1,500 euro. 1,500
What?
regions, you could
If you in Spain, if you build a sandcastle, I'm having a bit of stroke here. If you, what's happening? So if you build a sandcastle in some regions you have to pay
a fine up to
£1,500
1,500
or euros.
1,500 euros is the average salary in Moldova for 3 months. And we're gonna end up with North Korea. Oh god, here we go. All men and women can only have...
Don't know how anyone knows if there's any laws in Korea.
One of the 28 government-approved haircuts. 18 for women and 10 for men. Other hairstyles are completely prohibited. The students must pay for their desks and chairs in the class. And school fees don't even cover this. If you fall asleep during a meeting while Kim Jong-un is speaking, you could go to execution. You cannot watch films or music that is from another country. So someone was caught in 2022 watching an American movie, and that person was later executed. You are not allowed to leave North Korea. There is no World Wide Web, and you can't even make international calls. They have access to internet, but there are only 28 websites, and all of them are under government supervision. You can't wear jeans, as they are considered a symbol of capitalism. You can't have the same name as the president. In the elections, there's only one candidate. And finally, every household and public building must display the portraits of the North Korea's boss leaders, which are Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. And if you don't do that, you're gonna be in big trouble. And yeah, oh my god. Thank you guys for watching this crazy video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.
Right, thank you guys for watching the video. There was definitely some weird laws in that video. I will not be going to... Which one would I not go to? No sand castles in Spain. You can pay from £2,000 to £100,000 if you chew gum in Singapore. That's mental. I don't really chew gum that much, but yeah, even just like even just that idea of that you can't chew gum, even if, because I do sometimes, and even if I did, I wouldn't even realise I'm doing it. Thank you guys for watching. That was quite interesting actually, because I'm looking to travel soon, so at least now I know what the laws are, and then hopefully I don't get arrested. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe.